Hello guys, my name is Vinci and today I will be doing the VP versus Dignitas Mirage veto. I have to say, give some credit to Foreign. He did a really good video today, explain for the Cloud9 versus envyus game, the other semi-final of DreamHack Bucharest. I I said to myself that I want to give it a go, see how it goes. So this is the VP versus Dignitas bands, how I expect them to go, what could possibly go wrong. I'll go into everything. Don't worry about that. Sorry about my chair in advance, by the way, because it might be a bit squeaky. I move around a bit, so yeah, sorry. Um, right, so into the vetoes. Uh, let's assume here I mean it doesn't really matter for the first few because like it's very polar here in this matchup specifically. Some like one team's strengths or the other team's weaknesses, so it doesn't really matter who goes first, who goes second. They're probably gonna ban the same things anyways. Imagine VP goes first, I don't know. They'll probably ban us. They'll probably ban Nuke in my opinion. It's like a 60-40, 65-35 between Nuke does two. Um, in 2016, VP have banned Dust 2 a lot. It's become their permaban. They've adopted it as that, but lately they have slacked off on it a bit. They will ban towards their opponents. They will take into consideration what their opponents play. So it's not like they're a classic Navi in 2015 where they only banned cash every time, and before that it was Nuke. Um, they're not like that. They will ban their opponent. So I think that they'll ban us too, considering that Dignitas have shown they're not scared to play it. They have not banned it a single time from Power LAN, the Danish one, which they went to the finals to and got beaten by Heroic, and SO League Invitational, the one where they came third and fourth and lost to Heroic, I think it was again in the semis. Um, Basically they haven't played it. Dignitas have accepted it as a map. They will play it. They're not scared to play it, as many other teams are. Um, Dignitas are are the underdog in this match, and considering that Nuke is a 50-50 map, that's another reason why Virtus.Pro don't want to play it as the favorite. You never want to play a 50-50 map, especially considering how bad VP are on it. They've shown that they're bad. Against SK in the semifinals, they made a joke out themselves. I don't think they played after that. I don't think they want to play after that. So I highly doubt that they're gonna ban Dust 2. I think they're gonna go for a nuke ban. I mean, with VP, it's how they feel on the day. Uh, Very often they go off their gut feeling and they just ban they go in deathmatch. They're like, yo, I feel like playing this Tuesday, man. Alright, then let's ban Nuke, yo. Uh, or the other way around. So I don't know. With VP, you never know this shit, but I think it's gonna be Nuke. I'm pretty sure. If I had to bet on it, I'd bet Nuke. Dignitas will probably ban Train. I'm pretty certain, most likely. Train is a map that they don't feel comfortable on. I think it's their most banned map. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I'm pretty sure. Um, on LAN in the last 3 months, that is, or in the last 3 months in general. I don't know, something like that. I have to go through every single tournament on HOTV and like check for every single tournament which map they banned and the vetoes because they don't have stats for it. So I just did the Power LAN and SO I League Invitational for Dignitas. Anyways, so they'll probably ban Train. It's a map that I don't feel confident on. Train is VP, one of VP's best maps. They've got a trio of Mirage, Train, Cobble, which they haven't banned. They pretty much don't ban ever. Um, so out of the three, Train is by far the worst for Dignitas. So I'm pretty certain they'll ban Train. I would bet good money on it. They've got only one game played on it. Uh, in the last 3 months on land, that is. It just shows you how reluctant they are to play it. Uh, VP are obviously good on it. They play, but more importantly, unlike Cobblestone, specifically, I don't know about Mirage that much. They haven't been too good on Mirage either. They got beat by VG last time they played it in SO League. And same story on Cobblestone, but on Train. Last game they played, they seemed pretty dominant against Heroic it was, and Heroic are in a good shape. So it's a bit surprising to see that, considering how iffy VP have been. So I think that Train at the moment is their best map. So it's the best bet for Dignitas to ban it. I'm pretty certain they should ban it. That they will ban it, and they definitely should ban it. Considering VP's form on it currently. If they don't ban Train, I think they'll ban Mirage. I don't know, but they'll ban Train, trust me. Alright, going into the picks, VP could pick either Cobble or Mirage. Um, Again, like with Nuke and Dust 2, it's like a 60-40 in favor of in I actually no, sorry, I lied. It's actually a 50-50. This one specifically, I was thinking of something else. This one specifically is a pure 50-50. Both maps are the second and third best for Dignitas. Um, again, it depends how VP feels on the day. Uh, like how the players feel individually. Uh, they've been a bit iffy on Cobble lately. They barely edged the win against Gambit on overtime. They lost to envyus, but it's the same with Mirage really. I'd personally go Mirage though, because Cobble has been shown to be a bad map for them. Historically, Cobble is one of Dignitas' best maps. Um, However, their record in the last 3 months on LAN for Dignitas is better than it is. Sorry, yeah, let me try again. Dignitas' record on Mirage is better than on Cobble in the last 3 months on LAN. On Mirage, they're 5 wins, 3 losses. On Cobble, they're 4 wins, 3 losses. That might just be because people are scared to play Cobble against them, so very often they'll teams will ban Cobble against them unless they're good on Cobble, in which case it's kind of unfair to compare. So I still think that VP should pick Mirage here. Uh, if I were them, I'd go Mirage. Now Dignitas' pick, they should pick whatever is left from Nuke or Dust 2. Whichever one VP ban, they should pick the other one. VP's 2 wins on Dust 2 are against Nip when they were in plow mode, and one thing we've learned, guys, is when VP are in plow mode, no one can stop them, so don't even fucking try. Uh, Nip aren't gonna fucking stop them on Dust 2, or if it's even on fucking Assault or something, they won't stop them. So, no need to discuss that. It was a 16-8 convincing victory. Uh, and they beat Gambit in overtime on Dust 2. So, wait. Uh, Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I alluded to that earlier. Yeah, they beat Gambit. They beat Gambit in overtime. Um, so not very convincing. On Nuke, they're 0-3. Even the plug couldn't get them out of that hole. So two of them are online, one offline. I don't think they ever played. Yeah, they did actually against SK when they were playing mode. They played on Nuke, but that's fucking SK. And they got completely wrecked. They tried to do it as a curveball pick or whatever they call it, uh, and it completely backfired on them. So I think that Dignitas is definitely gonna pick Dust 2 on UK because both maps are a great opportunity for Dignitas to pick up a map. Now into the second round of bans. So remember, it's ban ban, pick pick, ban ban, and then the last map. So now the second round of bans is again VP starting. Um, it should be cash. Uh, it's a bad map for Dignitas, and it's a bad map for them. So it's the same story, like the same point I was making with Nuke. It's not as extreme as Nuke, where both where it's like a complete 50-50, but this map here is going closer to a 50-50 than is Overpass or Cobble, which are the other two maps left. So I think VP should ban cash if they're going first, uh, because there's no need to gamble as the favorites. If Dignitas is banning first, everything above will be the same. So the first four maps, the Bam Bam Pick Pick will be the same. all the same things will apply as I said earlier. Um, but like right here is pretty uncertain. For Dignitas, VP are probably gonna ban cash on their first one, but Dignitas, uh, it's really a dilemma here because the two teams are as good as each other on both maps. Um, if I were Dignitas, I'd ban Overpass because I think VP are underrated on Overpass, like big time underrated. Um, just my personal opinion. There's not much stats to prove it. There's not much uh I don't know if there's another word. Anyways, yeah, there's not much stats to prove that VP is good on cash. I have on Overpass. I have a feeling that they are. Um, on cash they're both bad, so it's more random. So perhaps it favors Dignitas more than another map would. So perhaps they can go for it. Cobble used to be the specialist map. I don't think it's as good as it used to be, but it's still pretty decent. Um, so really, they I don't know what's gonna happen here, man. I think overpass actually. I think I would do overpass, but I've got no idea how um Dignitas would go about it, how Dignitas would approach it. I've got no idea. So this one here is random, but whatever happens, Cash will be banned by VP most likely unless Dignitas goes first and decide to ban it, which is also a possibility. But if VP goes first, they definitely ban Cash. Cash is not going to be played. Um, so therefore, I think Dignitas will ban Overpass, and we're left with Cobble as the decider. So the most likely outcome is Mirage does Cobble, and here I think VP will win their map Mirage. I think they'll 16-11 it, 16-12 it. Sorry, I think Dignitas will win Dust 2, and I think Cobble is a 50-50. I think if I had to give the edge to someone, I think it would be Dignitas, to be honest. Their stars have been going off. They've been on form lately. The exact opposite for VP, but they can go on form anytime. So, uh, I think Dignitas will take it. To be honest, I don't see VP coming back into form. Um, and finally, all the possible maps that could happen, in each slot. So I'm pretty sure Mirage is a certainty in my opinion. Mirage is going to be the first map. The second map will be Nuke or Dust, depending on what VP ban. Um, so so yeah, I think Nuke is better for Dignitas, but it doesn't change much because Dignitas should win their map anyways. And Overpass or Cobble should be the third map. If it's Overpass, I think it's stronger for VP, like 60-40, maybe a bit higher, 70-30, 65-35, something along those lines. So Dignitas really decide their fate here if they want to if they ban Overpass. I think they have to ban Overpass to win the series. If they do, they have a pretty good chance. If they don't, I think VP will win it. Um, but with fucking VP, there's so many things that could happen along the way that you never know. So overall, if I had to pick a winner, I'd tell you it's a 50-50 match. Uh, Most likely Mirage does Cobble. If those are the maps, which I'm not sure about, then Dignitas will probably edge it out 2-1. See you guys next time, and bye bye.